let's talk about okay, dude. I want to
Oh yeah.
know. I want to know all about that. I know you got banned off Twitter for saying one quick statement. Then you've released a song about it. It's all happening.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So back in February, I had is it February? Yeah, it was. These things always happen in February. I just had a tweet going viral. Like I tend to have multiple viral tweets a week, and I done one on 5 tips for single women on how to land a great guy,
Yep.
and I think the list was uh be in good shape, grow your hair long, be sweet, don't be annoying, and learn how to cook. And which I think is great. It's just quality advice, by the way.
It's quality,
Yeah, I think
almost Eddie.
yeah, I think it upset people because everyone actually knows it's true, and you know the truth hurts. But yeah, the list went very viral, and I was getting all kinds of comments, both you know positive and negative, which is fine. Like sometimes I kick the hornet's nest, and I know it's going to happen. But I always check my responses from people who are verified, and I saw a verified account respond to it, and they said something like, "I'm 90% sure I sleep with more women than you, and this is terrible advice." And I literally quote tweeted it, and I just said, "Okay, dude." Dot dot dot, and that was it. Um, Nothing came of this. You know, a week later, I was on a train back from London, and I received an email from Twitter telling me that I have been locked out of my account for violating their hateful conduct policy.
Yes.
And it had a little bit of info about the policy. It says, you may not harass or threaten people based on their race, religion, ethnicity, sexuality, etc. And I'm like, I'm I've been on Twitter for 11 years. Like I'm pretty sure I don't do that. You know, like, I'm pretty sure I'm very decent to people. And then I scrolled down, and it said we found that this particular tweet violated our hateful conduct policy, and it just says, "Okay, dude." so so I'm like, wait, what's going on? So I go on Twitter, and I can't get into my thing. It says my your account has been locked. You violated the policy, etc. And I'm just like, wait, what's going on? And I'd even forgotten about the tweet because it was so innocuous,
Yeah.
right? Like it was, and then yeah, it said I had 2 options. It said if you can delete the offending tweet and your account will be reinstated in 48 hours, or if you think we've made a mistake, you can make an appeal. And I was like, look, I'm not going to admit to a crime that I haven't committed. So I made the appeal saying I haven't violated this policy. I've read through the whole thing. Okay, dude, absolutely does not violate that policy. And they did a manual review, emailed me back the next day saying we've done a manual review and we can confirm that this indeed does violate our hateful conduct policy. So so if I wanted to get my account back, I had to delete the tweet. So I had to delete the OK Dude tweet. In the meantime, though, because my fans are awesome, hashtag OKDude and hashtag FreeZubi were both trending on Twitter. And my follower count was still going up and up because I could still see. I just couldn't, I was locked out. I couldn't use it, but I can still see what's on Twitter. And it became a big thing. I posted about it on my Instagram and Facebook, and a few YouTubers even made videos about it, and it became quite a big thing. And then yeah, long story short, I came back with a vengeance. I made an OK Dude T-shirt for myself, and then
I saw that. That's
yeah,
fantastic.
that's actually now my highest selling shirt. I ended up selling hundreds of OK Dude T-shirts. I decided to write a song called OK Dude, and I shot a music video for it and everything. So the song was it wasn't the song wasn't specifically about the incident, but I wanted to just address some of the wider things brought on from it, and it was like, okay, so if you want to play that way, then this is my thoughts on all of that. So the song is a little bit sort of anti woke, I guess. But yeah, I just had fun with it. A lot of people say it's one of my best songs so far. So yeah, I believe when life gives you lemons, then make lemonade with it. So
So
I'm more than
why was that offending tweet? Why was that the offending tweet? Was this person a transgender person? Was that the issue?
well, I don't get any explanation.
Oh,
There's no
yes, yes,
explanation,
yes.
but the only thing fathomable is that yes, I now know in hindsight because I don't Google everybody who I'm responding to, but it does turn out that this is a transgender person. This is a male who identifies as a woman,
Right.
And I mean, and also keep in mind that the tweet they wrote was about them bragging about how many women they sleep with,
Yeah.
right? Which is not exactly something that you'd think like is coming from a woman, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's like a very so I just like responded to it, and also it was funny because I'm in a relationship. I was in a long-term relationship at the time, and so the idea that someone is like bragging to me that they sleep with more women, it's like okay, like
Yeah.
interesting, good for you, kind of thing, whatever. Um, but yeah, the only way that they could have viewed it, the worst possible interpretation that they must have had is that, okay, I knew that this is a transgender person and I'm using dude very specifically to address them and to suggest that they are not whatever gender they claim they are, which is totally not what my mind process was. And even if it were, it's still not a violation
No.
of the thing, especially given that dude is a gender neutral term. And I wasn't even using it directly addressing that person. It was just like, I say okay, dude, meaning like, yeah, whatever. Like, okay,
But
dude. Yeah,
you can't tell everything about, like, I
of
just
course
pulled
not.
this up on my phone here, this tweet that I retweeted a couple of weeks ago. And it
Mm.
was from someone, and they wrote, "Hi, I'm a non-binary lesbian and now I have a boyfriend." And it's like someone else
You're
said,
supposed to know what that means.
I'm a bisexual lesbian or something. There's far too many definitions of the same thing. Like, why are
Yeah.
you making your life so difficult?
Dude, this is what I was saying about like we need to stop. Like some people have mental issues, and I'm legitimately not trying to say this to like be cruel to people who like have genuine mental but there are a lot of people on Twitter and social media who have legitimate mental problems,
Yeah,
right?
fair point.
So we shouldn't just let that like that shouldn't be what sets the standard for everybody else. Like sure, if you want to be a gender neutral lesbian otherkin two-spirited otter, you have a right to do that,
Yeah.
but I have a right to say like okay, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
a right. Like, you can do what you want. You can be a flippin' furry. You can, eat out of a dog bowl and run around in a dog outfit if you want. Like,
Yeah.
but I can call you a weirdo.
Yeah.
I can think that that's weird. Just like, that's how it works in all directions, right?
Yeah.
There might be someone who's a super atheist who thinks that, the fact I believe in God is ridiculous. And I'm entitled to my belief. They're entitled to their belief. If they want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. But you can't just go around like bullying people and then pretending to be the one who's getting bullied whilst you're trying to deplatform people or pull their sponsors or get them fired from their jobs or whatever for basically being normal and not wanting to totally entertain your nonsense, right? No one has to entertain anybody else's nonsense, right? We all have to, live and let live. It's simple. If you want to do that, go ahead. There's a lot of things in the world I don't approve of and that I think are strange. And maybe there's things I do that people don't approve of or think are strange. But as long as you're not hurting someone and I'm not hurting someone, that's kind of how it's all supposed to work. But as soon as you start trying to force things on people and you start trying to force them to use certain words and to force them to do that and force them to entertain everything, then you're going to have a problem.